I was young, I used to watch this show, Robin Leach's Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. And when I used to watch it, I was really young at that time, and they used to show all these diamonds and jewelry and gold. And I used to look at it and say, ki ek din zarur aisa hoga. I'm still waiting for that day, but I've enjoyed watching this journey. And today I've seen, whenever you want to see how wealthy a family or their friends are, always go to a wedding. And that's where you can see all these designs and all the gold, and it always excites you. Today on the 30 Powerlist with me, Salil, I have a gentleman who knows all about this and who also knows about the latest trends, not just in gold, but also as far as gems, diamonds and all those are concerned. If you want to start a business, is this the right time right now, or are you too late? You know, because you got to build reputation. We'll find out all about that. Waman Hari Pethe, today Ashish ji, thank you so much once again, sir, for joining me. Did you watch any television shows like this? Did you watch films like this? जब सोना बहुत दिखता था, were you ever overawed? Family में जब होता है, जब आप शादी में जाते थे, did you feel, wow, इतना सारा gold यहाँ ऐसा कभी?
बचपन से इतना सोना ज्वेलरी दिखा है कि you lose the sense of it. So that happens. So never overawed, but I enjoyed looking at all the jewelry and the designs. Yes.
Yeah, I used to love white sarees with gold jewelry, beautiful, classic taste. But classic is also changing into more new age now.
Right.
You know, and new age means essentially for everything. We want the same thing at not the same price. So lab grown diamonds, and it's not fake, but it's different.
Yes.
So there's a lot of competition, but people are okay with that. Costume jewelry became as a reason of that. How have you managed to survive this onslaught and compete with them?
It's an interesting topic that you have brought up. Actually, a couple of years back, the market was in a confusion that the lab-grown diamonds were coming in, and they were at about 70% of the real natural diamonds. So people were getting confused. But what is most important is your declaration or you being clean. If you are selling a lab-grown diamond, you say that you are selling a lab-grown
Mention
diamond.
that, yes.
And if you are selling a natural diamond, you give a certificate of natural diamond.
Yes.
Nowadays, there are independent labs which are giving certification whether it's a man-made diamond or a natural diamond. Over the period, the production of lab-grown diamonds has multiplied so many times that the price differential is now substantial. So if a natural diamond is at 100 rupees, lab-grown diamond would be around 15, 20, 25%. So
but same look, same
look,
everything.
But it's a new technology. Over a period of time, what happens, it's everyone's call. But if you want to buy a bigger stone in the same price range, you can try that out. So people are doing that. And especially in Western markets, where they are open to use and throw kind of thinking. So India is one of the largest exporters of lab-grown diamonds to the Western world. It's one of the biggest exchange earners for us. So it's a developing thing, and because the price point has come down, it'll open a totally different market segment. Like you have real pearls and culture pearls.
Yes.
Totally different price points. Similarly, natural diamond, because natural diamond also has, apart from the characteristic, it has a story behind it.
Always.
So it's a unique, which is formed in million years. And that if you're giving to someone, that emotion, that, the story behind that each stone.
Sentiment is most important with jewelry. Otherwise, you can buy anything anywhere.
So lab-grown diamond will have its own segment. And natural diamond will retain its segment, is my sense.
I'd rather wait 10 years and buy a natural diamond. It just makes it, you just feel it. Even though it might look the same and you'll say like, isme kya hai? But no, it makes sense. You know, when you're trying to find what works in this way also, I have a sentiment that I can attach to it. But artwork has had to also change. The designs have had to change. You were mentioning how, you constantly stay on the floor and you keep in touch. But how have you managed to constantly update that? I mean, by new karigars, new designs, how has it been?
I'll give you an interesting story about how designs evolve. So I was on the floor, and there were young girls who were coming that I want to buy a tanmani. Tanmani is a typical Maharashtrian pearl piece. So we used to show them, I want to buy a tushi, which is a wax filled item. So they said, oh, nice, but my mom has the same thing. Same design. So why should I buy it? Okay, I'll buy something else.
Right.
So the desire and need was there, but we did not have a product with the traditional look, but which will appeal to the newer generation.
Correct.
So we designed a fusion, collection called Navinya, which drew inspiration from the Maharashtrian original motifs, design motifs,
Okay.
and we presented them in a newer age.
Nice.
So like Nath you have,
Yeah.
nose paint. So that we designed totally in a different way. Hastaparna, which is hand ornament. So this fusion things has given us tremendous results. And
Because a newer segment of audience has come in now.
yes. So as I said sometimes back is
Yes.
that we have to listen to what the consumer says. So this is what the consumer wanted, but it was not available.
Correct.
So we had to create it. So minimalistic designs are working. Platinum has started moving, especially in men.
Yeah.
And diamonds, the small diamonds, minute diamonds, are moving extremely well, and far size is moving extremely well. So these are the trends.
Are you able to achieve a lot more penetration digitally? Because this is one market where quality check that, like we were mentioning in the previous episodes, the last 15-20% mile has to be covered there.
Yes.
This can never be a wholly digital sellout, can it?
Right. So what is moving now is phygital, what they call.
Okay.
Physical plus digital, phygital.
Okay.
So people who are only digital have moved to a physical stores. And people like us who have been in physical stores have moved to digital, because you cannot depend solely on one of the two.
What the certification, should not that be enough to, if the design is right, certification is perfect. Isn't that enough to?
No, but it's a touch and feel kind of thing. The lady wants to wear it
Correct.
and see how it looks on her.
Right.
Because you cannot get the full sense of the size of the design and how it looks on you.
Correct.
So that last 10% of physical interaction is required. So during the pandemic, we pushed our focus towards digital. We have our own e-commerce website. It's doing well. And last 2 years, we have seen unprecedented growth in the digital space.
I think that's happened everywhere, because I think people have got more comfortable and people have got more careful about digital. It's not just about penetration, it's also about making sure the value is right. If a new businessman, gems and jewelry is not something you can just start overnight. How can you start? The do's and don'ts of getting into this industry, how would they be able to do it?
Fortunately, unfortunately, the prices have gone up so much that the investments required have shot up.
Yeah.
And there are
So you have to have basically your own gems and jewelry.
And the market has become so big. All big corporates have come in with hundreds of stores. So if you want to start something, you start with an idea,
Right.
which is unique to you, and because you cannot match anyone in the scale. So what you do is customize your own unique niche products, and you start with that, and slowly start expanding. And while building your organization, decide how big your organization you want to be in maybe 7 years, 10 years, and structure the organization that way and start.
I think very importantly, timing, this is in the equity markets as well. It's not timing the market, it's time in the market.
Yes.
So here also you have to spend time in the gems and jewelry market to understand it. You will make mistakes, and even when they started, as you mentioned, you had a big loss. And there will always be that, you have to constantly compete. There'll be innovations that will have to be done, but eventually you will learn.
Luckily, there are professional courses available.
Oh, really?
Which teach you jewelry manufacturing, gemology,
Right.
gold valuation, and things like that. So you can start with doing the courses, see if you like it, and then venture out.
What's the advice that you would give as a businessman to any of the young people watching out there, not necessarily for gems and jewelry only, but as businessmen, what's kept you going, and also that you broke the third generation myth?
No, firstly, don't shy away from getting your hands dirty, doing the groundwork, because people feel it's a glamorous profession, gems and jewelry, and they see all the glamour.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of hard work which goes in behind it, and you have to do it yourself, as you said. So don't shy away from that. Hard work and smart work are important, and stay committed. Try and find what excites you in the whole picture, and if you pick up that and attack that, you will be excited all your life, and you will be happy.
I think that's golden words, sir. Thank you so much. Never has that word used better in this. Here there are really golden words. for Ashish Pethe ji from Waman Hari Pethe. Like I said, you can always catch this interview, catch excerpts from it. Sometimes a lot of people spend a lot of time reading about successful entrepreneurs, successful businessmen. Make notes, and you will be able to utilize them. When you have a little book out there, you will get clarity in thought and be able to move forward. The 30 Power List will continue, but till the next time, take care and bye-bye. Radio City and Midday, you can catch them on the websites of Radio City Midday as well. This is Salil signing out for today's episode.